Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a wear test and first impression on the new Fenty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I have all of the notes and information pulled up on the Sephora website right here, so I'm just going to read that quickly. This foundation comes in 50 shades. It retails for $35. It says it is a hydrating longwear foundation that delivers comfortable medium to full coverage in a natural finish, perfect for normal to dry skin. So we will see how this looks. I did try the original one last year when it came out, so I'm curious to see how this hydrating one compares to that one. So I will zoom you in and we will get started. I'm going to prime my skin with the Touch in Sol No Pore Bloom Primer. I use this all the time, so I know it's not going to alter the foundation at all. And I do already have my skin moisturized with my normal skincare. And let's get into the foundation. Packaging looks like the packaging looks like this. It's in a little tube. The original came in a glass bottle and it has a pump. I have the shade 120. I hope this matches. It looks like it might be a little yellow, but we'll try it. So I just did a pump. I don't know about this shade. I'm going to use it with a beauty blender and we are just going to go for it. I think this shade will work. It's fine. You can see this looks really pretty on the skin. I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit more, like half a pump, just so I can finish up my forehead. Okay, so this is one layer of the foundation. Right off the bat, this foundation looks very skin-like. Off of one layer, I definitely got a medium coverage. I guess just for the sake of the video, I'll try to build it up a little bit more. Normally, medium coverage is just fine for me. That's typically what I look for. And then if anything, I can just spot conceal. That's what I normally do. But I'm just going to build this up a little bit on the cheek area. This is what I have now that it is built up a little bit. Honestly, this looks just like skin. Like, I wish my skin looked like this all of the time. It's nice and luminous, but it doesn't look overly shiny or anything like that. It just looks like I just drank like a glass of water and my skin looks super hydrated. I'm going to just speed through the rest of my face makeup and I'll update you on how everything laid over top of it, how the concealer worked with the foundation, bronzer, blush, powder, highlight, all of that. And then I will be back with an update in a little while. The time now is, it is 11:23 a.m. right now, so I will be back in a little bit with an update after I do my face makeup. am back with the rest of my face makeup on. For powder to set it, I used the new Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Setting Powder. And with that, I use this little Beauty Blender puff thing. You just kind of like put your finger like in the little thing and it fits right under the eye perfectly. I only set my under eye, bridge of the nose, around the nose, chin, and a little bit in the center of the forehead. And then I just took a brush and just like fluffed it around because I don't want to get rid of the glow that the foundation gave. For bronzer, I used the Makeup Revolution bronzing powder in the shade Alone Weekend. This also has a little luminosity to it. For blush by Makeup Revolution as well, I used the powder blush in the shade Sweet Pea. It's just a matte, if you can see. It's just like a matte light pink. And for highlight, I've been loving this highlight actually. It's one of the new e.l.f. highlighters, and it's in the shade White Gold. It looks like this. As you can see, it gives a very nice glow. I'm going to do just like a really, really light eye off camera, and then I will be back with an update. I am back. I just did really, really light eye makeup. I used that same bronzer I use on the cheeks. I just threw it into the crease. I filled in my brows, and for that I used the Catrice Slimatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Cool Brown. I curled my lashes and I just did a coat of mascara, and I used the Essence You Better Work Volume and Curl Waterproof Mascara. And now for setting spray. For setting spray, I've been loving this Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. It's hydrating, long wearing, blah blah blah. So I'm just gonna soak my face in this. And I'm gonna look up close again in my palette so I can see in the mirror. Everything also blended out over this foundation really nice. The concealer laid really nicely on top of it, and for that I used the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. I've been using this a ton and I've been really liking it. Everything looks really nice. My face doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look overdone, it looks like very natural but covered and like presentable at the same time. I don't know what the right word is. It looks really, really good so far. It's now, sorry I keep touching my hair. It is now 11:40 a.m. I have to leave for work at 1:30, so I will give you one more update before I go, and then I will try to get some footage at work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but if I can, I will insert it, and then I will give one more update when I come home from work, and then that will probably be it for the night, and I will try to have this video up tomorrow morning. The foundation so far has been on for about an hour. It is now at 12:30. So far so good. I'm really liking how it looks. Everything looks great over top of it. It doesn't look powdery, it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. But like I said, it only has been about an hour. So I will keep you guys updated throughout the day, and I'll be back tonight with my final update when I get home from work. Hey guys, I am back with another update. I just got home from work. It is now 7:42 p.m. I've had this foundation on since about 11:30 this morning. And let me get a mirror so I can look up close. The foundation looks really good. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see a little better. There you go. You're a little more zoomed in so you can see. As you can see, the foundation looks really, really good. It looks like skin, honestly. It hasn't really settled anywhere. I have not touched up at all throughout the day while I was at work the whole time. And it looks really, really good. If anything, if I'm being like super, super picky, maybe around the nose a little bit. It kind of settled, but nothing like that doesn't usually happen to me after wearing a foundation for this long. And it was hot out today, and I was like running around the salon all day. So what I'm gonna do is take a beauty blender with nothing on it. It's just damp from this morning, and I'm just gonna pat around the nose. Just to blend it back in. Yeah, it looks really, really good. That's also a good tip if you want to touch up but you don't want to put a lot of powder or anything on your face. Just take your damp sponge and just dab in wherever you feel like you need to touch up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do another update. Honestly, I kind of want to just take my makeup off, lay in bed, and drink wine and watch Friends. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But my final thoughts on this foundation are that it looks like fucking bomb. It looks so good. It didn't emphasize any dryness or anything, and like my chin right now and on my forehead especially is really dry, and this did not cling anywhere. So I really like this foundation. It also reminds me of, hold on, I'll show you. This foundation also reminds me of the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation, which I really like. So yeah, I really like this foundation. Go get you some of this Fenty Hydrating Foundation. If you have dry skin, you're going to love it. If you're oily, I don't think that you would like it. It might be too hydrating for you. You might really need to set the whole thing with a powder, but for me, I really like it. If there is anything else you guys want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.